Hi, my name's Dylan Michaelishek. I'm the studio manager here at Gameloft Brisbane, the home of Ballistic Baseball.
And I'm Mel, the Games Community Manager for Ballistic Baseball. And we would like to start off with just a great big thank you on behalf of the team for downloading the game and playing and giving us the amazing amount of community feedback that we've had.
Yeah, the feedback is fantastic. It's well received, and even though there's a lot of constructive feedback in there, that's what we value the most in some cases, because all we want to do is create a game that people love. A game for the gamers, a game for the users. So it's really important, and we really appreciate people taking the time to put together that feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially Dylan here is kind of the baseball guy within the office, so it's a little bit personal for you, isn't it?
It's absolutely personal for me. I'm a huge baseball fan, and I've been in video games for a long time. So this particular game, to bring those two together, is really important to me. And it's been really difficult to see the challenges that we've experienced during this launch. But the good news is they're all addressable. They've been addressed in our upcoming update, and I'm really excited to share that with people and see what they think.
Yeah, absolutely. So some of the key and core feedback that we've received that we really want to focus on are things such as the connection problems that we've had.
Online issues, players having difficulty connecting to other players and getting games started. And then when they get them connected, they're disconnecting for unknown reasons and loss of network signals and things like that. So that has been addressed in the upcoming update, and the connection and disconnection issues are rare now. It's a dramatic improvement.
That's fantastic. So along with that, we've had a lot of feedback about our AI in particular. Yeah,
the AI fielding, as well as the batting and pitching AI. So the fielding AI, we've discovered or uncovered through a lot of people playing the game. It's raised a number of issues with the choice, the logic behind which base to throw to in different scenarios. So it wasn't always taking the sure out or the easy out. It would try to make a play that it couldn't and then get no outs, which would be extremely frustrating for people.
Awesome. What about the AI being quite difficult? They seem to be able to hit everything.
Yeah, that's the batters. So the AI batters or hitters in particular didn't have a lot of sort of human elements to them. So when they decided to hit the ball, they crushed the ball and put the sweet spot right on it every time. We hadn't put a lot of time and effort into the batter AI because we had focused on PvP. The primary sort of feature or primary mode of this game was player versus player. It's a lot more fun to play against a human. Takes you back to those old arcade moments, playing against your friend, fantastic experiences, which was sort of where the vision for this game came from. So in order to achieve that, it's players versus player, but because we had the online issues, a lot more people, had to play the CPU if they wanted to play the game.
There wasn't any other option.
Exactly. So a lot of people went in there, and it hadn't gotten enough love yet. So we've put a bunch of love into it, and it's significantly better. It behaves a lot more like a human, or uses sort of human thought process to determine whether it shall or shan't. The best thing about it too is that as a user pitcher now, you can influence the outcomes, because it is affected. The batter's behavior is affected by the quality of the pitch timing. So if you get perfect or in the green with the needle, bang, that is going to be a harder pitch for the AI to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as it goes into the yellow and the red is an easy pitch for them to hit. And that is when you make a mistake, there's a very good chance that the AI batter is going to crush it, which is just like real baseball.
Yeah. We've had a few people reply that there are strikes getting called as balls. What have we done about that?
Yeah, that kind of makes us look like we don't know anything about baseball. It's pretty embarrassing. That's a bug that's surfaced, through lots of people playing. And I can assure you we know the difference between strikes and balls. I apologize. And it's been sorted out.
Awesome.
Fixed.
Yeah. And along with that, we've also had the pitcher's stamina being brought up.
Yeah, that was raised several times. I mean, it's all in conjunction with the AI batter being, ridiculously difficult.
Yeah.
So we've, done a whole, several balance passes now since tweaking, changing, and adding the functionality. So I think that people will notice a dramatic difference. It's a fun game to play now, whereas before playing against the CPU was not enjoyable at all.
Yeah. Okay, well, so along with those are just kind of our key core areas that we're focused on. There have been plenty more fixes included in this update. We've been working very hard at it, which is also why it's taken us a little bit longer than we expected. And we just hugely appreciate how patient everyone has been. We want to make sure that when this update comes out that it's like the thing that's going to fix everything.
Yeah, we want to make sure we got it right.
Yeah.
And there were a number of key issues that needed to get fixed and fixed correctly. So better to take a little bit extra time and have the highest possible quality. So because it's disappointing, we had extremely high hopes for this game. Mm-hmm. It's part of our soul, part of my soul, part of the entire team's soul. So it breaks our hearts to see people having a bad experience.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's we want to address that as quickly as possible, but make sure we address it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this update will be coming out as soon as we can. And thank you very much for watching this video.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your patience, and go update.